What's up guys, TheMerryGamer here, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Modded Expedition. So, it's been quite a long time between the last episode and this episode. I did quite a lot of this stuff early on, because I knew it was going to take a long time to get what I've been trying to do, and that is upgrade our power. And I just finished doing the first one, and I thought I should actually probably start recording again and show you what I've actually been doing. So, I've been trying to upgrade our power, so it's a bit of a pain in the ass doing the single solar panels. So, I've started processing and getting advanced solar, and it has been very hard to do. It's taken quite a lot of hours, especially leaving the game just running in the background to actually try and get an advanced solar panel. It is being a pain in the ass. This has been as well a real pain to build the molecular transformer. So this is what I needed, a Cenarium piece. So this is the second one I've made. And it literally just takes so long to build. So what it does is pretty much I needed to build this bloody molecular transformer. So you need to make these EV transformers, which take up all this. So you need this Lapotron crystal, which takes this, which takes energy crystal, which takes, that requires diamond dust and all that sort of stuff. You needed to make a HV transformer, which takes MV, uses a lot of bronze, a lot of copper. The MT core, which uses irradiated glass, which uses, iridium and bloody advanced alloys, which, is bronze, tin, and iron. Yeah, so, and then we have the advanced case, which uses carbon plates as well. And then the actual recipe to make this, again, we have the iridium glass, we have the advanced alloys, we have the advanced circuits, we have the normal solar panel, and we have the irradiated reinforced plate, so which needs the Cenarium, which then we have the reinforced iridium iron plate, which is an iridium iron plate, which is an iridium ingot, and yeah. It has been a long journey to actually get good power, and it's actually really good because it's a huge difference. This produces 1 EU per tick, where this produces 32 EU per tick. And as well, this actually can store 32,000 as well. So that acts not only as a storage system, but it produces a lot more. And as well as that, I've got an ME here as well, which is just storing a lot of energy, and you can store up to 4 million. We've got 700,000. I just used 1 million of that just to make this bloody thing here again. So yeah, that's what I've been really busy trying to do. Ore-wise, we've got a huge amount of redstone, and that thanks to the Twilight Forest. I've actually found draconian dust, which is really good. I've actually kind of started splitting some of this stuff in there. I've got all this rubber because the big old rubber tree's gone, thanks to our wonderful friend Mr. Chainsaw over here. So yeah, it's just been full on busy trying to grind away. Like I know industrial craft is very heavy. It's very end game as well. Some of the stuff that you can kind of build towards, like not really end game, but just it's a lot of effort for great gain, really. Like these advanced solar panels push out a lot of power, and if I was to try and make a hybrid solar panel, which we're even God knows how long away from that, because then we need to make this enriched Cenarium, which isn't too bad. They're just irradiated uranium, which we've got a bit of uranium, but and we have to make the iridium plate, which takes 4 of these, but I believe 9 million power, so 9 million here. If you put an iron ingot in the molecular transformer, 1 iron ingot can be turned into iridium ore. So that's this one here. Because if you go here, how do you obtain? I think it doesn't even show it as an option, but or maybe it does. I'm just not cycling through. No, it's only showing. Maybe it's the ingot instead. Maybe it's the ingot that it makes. Carpentry, process casting. No, but there is a way of making iridium. It's, yeah, through 9 million power, I believe. You can use the molecular transformer to turn an iron ingot into iridium ore. So that's how we're going to do it. But we need to obviously get bigger power. So we need to get this from MF. We got an MFE. Now we need to eventually start upgrading to an MFSU, which shouldn't be too bad. That uses the MFE. Where is it? MFSU should be over here. So we got the MFE. We got the advanced machine casing. But the issue is all these Lapotron crystals, which are very expensive, and I don't have many diamonds, so I'm gonna have to obviously. Oh, I actually kind of got 39, so I probably have a little bit. I might have enough to do it. I'm gonna have to build towards doing that, but today's episode isn't really focusing too much on the power. Today's episode wouldn't mind maybe starting a bit of the base. I think at least kind of like planning out a few things. So I'm gonna cut away here, and I'm gonna get some planning ahead, and I'll be back with you guys when I'm ready to go. So I'll catch you guys in a second. What's up, guys? TheMerryGamer here, and welcome back again. So it's been a few days. I've been doing a whole bunch of stuff off camera, and did a little bit of building. I said I was going to do a lot of building, but I've only done just a little bit. So I've taken a bit of inspiration from a fellow old Minecrafter. His name was Etho. So some of you may find this a little bit familiar. I'm going to use... I really like the design of mixing these sort of blocks together. I already originally planned on using these colored blocks, these styles, but I wasn't just sure 100% how I wanted to start it. And I was flicking through some old favorited videos of mine, and I came across Etho's Crack Pack one, where they had their modded Crack Pack one, and he had a very similar building to this, and it's not the same, but relatively same sort of start. And I've kind of just copied the front of it a little bit, just because I really like the look of the front. But the rest of it, I'm going to continue off from there. So that's kind of what I've been working on off camera, is just getting this structure built. So he kind of had it so that more these factory blocks were kind of going off in different directions, and he had shrubbery around it. We might eventually add the shrubbery, but I kind of wanted to keep it more symmetrical, so I didn't want to have offshoots in that. I might change it up maybe one day to see what it looks like, but I think I'm happy with the way it looks. This is kind of just going to be kind of like just a lookout, because as we said, we kind of like wanted to go for like a military sort of theme. So I'm kind of going for like a lookout sort of bit for the front here, and then this is going to continue off into another bigger building out here. I think I'm gonna have it come out a bit. I might have like maybe like a bridge for a few blocks, and then come to another building that will have like on these sort of platform. Here's a wisp, god damn it. On these sort of pillars here to hold up the weight. So that's the sort of style that we're going to go for this main building. I don't know how big it's going to be, because it kind of has to wrap around a little bit. So it's going to come out here, probably have like another building here, and then it's going to go out this way a bit. We need to kind of get like a power sort of building looking. I don't know really what we should make the building that has power, but it's going to have the solar panels on top and such. So yeah, I've been busy doing that, but before to do that, we had to really set up all the stuff to get it smelting. So I set up a system to automatically using these alloy smelter, which I ended up making an advanced photovoltaic cell, which is another word for another solar panel. But this is from the Ender IO series, and then that dumps all the pretty much the cobble that we've worked on in here, and it's all smelted. And it cost a little bit to set that one up, but it was definitely worthwhile getting that going. So we've got all that done. We got this built, so it's kind of the start of the build. I'm probably not going to do any more of the build really for this episode. I did that more off camera. I'm kind of just like, this episode's a real big flabbergastor of update sort of things. Next episode I might do some building on camera, or I don't know. We kind of need to start working towards a few other things, and that's what I'm going to get onto. So I've got now 6 of these bad boys. So I've got 6 advanced solar panels. I've got the MFE completely charged up with 4 million EU. We've obviously got glass fiber cabling, not much so because it's bloody expensive to make. We can't make iridium yet because we need 9 million. So I want to start looking at getting an MFSU. So MFSU uses the Lapotron crystals, uses the MFE, you know, advanced, that's not a problem. It's the Lapotron crystals. So we need to make the energies, which is Engerium dust, which, you know, uses diamond dust, and yeah, it's about 24 diamonds is required. We got the diamonds for it, just, you know, a bit reluctant to doing it, but we're at the point where I kind of want to start upgrading the power, but then at the same time, I wouldn't mind getting, like a machine room sorted. That might be what this goes off to. This could be, for now, this building, God damn it, stupid updater. Alright. So, well, as I was saying, this is, might be, like a temporary storage building for now, and such, but, yeah, I've been working on getting the power. I've got, more, Cenarium. I got 3 more Cenarium pieces, so we definitely got the, enough to upgrade these bad boys, so we need to do more mining. We need to get all these upgraded. We'll have a total of 16 by the end of it, and the idea is that you can take those 16, because we're on the advanced solar panel, then to upgrade to the hybrid solar panel is really good. Expensive, obviously, iridium, and that will eventually have 16 of those, but we're talking a long time in the future. And then you obviously got the ultimate hybrid, which you have 2 ways of doing it. You can take 8 of them to make one of these, which I think is a bit of a waste with all that effort, or you can take these, which uses, you know, just like coal chunk, which is compressed coal, which is all that sort of stuff. But with this one, it is these things. So it's an enriched alloy, which is then 4 of these as well. Yeah, which is then more of those. So yeah, it just it all adds up, I guess. So yeah, but by then we're hopefully going to be pumping out a shit ton of power, especially when you have the next set of solar panels after these guys. They should hopefully pump out a whole bunch of power. And at the same time, I want to automate this. At the moment, it's not automated. It's just something that I harvest on my own. I've just started doing it. We need a good way of getting copper. I'm finding copper is copper is the hardest material I'm finding to get a lot of. So I'm taking advantage of these allberry bushes, and they only grow kind of in the dark. But every time I do that, I get a huge amount of copper, and I want to automate this, and there is a way of doing it. I need to do it more efficiently. There is a way of automating it. It does require power, so we could take one of these advanced ones or make a new one for over there and hitch it up to its own power source. It can just stay over there and it can create copper for us, because yeah, it's a bit annoying that copper's so hard to find. Like, really, I don't have much copper. That's all the copper I have. So yeah, that's something that we're working towards as well. But yeah, just thought to update you guys and show you this this part of the build, which I am happy with. So yeah, I might start moving some of the stuff that's out down there, maybe in here. I have this gap up here, and I don't really know what I want to use it for. I feel like maybe we can have like a monitor or something that tells us, like, you know, power levels, or I don't know. I'm trying to think of something to be there, because it's like some sort of thing, or maybe it's kind of hard to hide redstone really in this area. It's not big enough for it, but I don't know. We'll figure out what really this main front room is purposes. I might even make it bigger. I don't know with how we connect onto here. It all just depends. But yeah, just thought to show off this to you guys, and really just update you with what I've been working on. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I know this episode's going to be a bit of a short one, but yeah, it's been a lot of off-camera work, a lot of planning, a lot of waiting, actually, a lot of leaving the game running off camera, just through the day whilst I'm at work, sitting in. This is pretty much my AFK. So I literally sit in this glass thing, and I just go plop there, and I just sit here, and I just leave the game running. Pretty much, that's how I've been doing a lot of this, harvesting power and getting some of the things I want, waiting for all this bloody stone to smelt, getting this guy to dig at the same time. It's, yeah. it all takes time. So that's why this episode probably going to be a little bit shorter. But anyway, guys, I'm going to call the episode here. Next episode, not too sure what we're going to work on. Probably the main thing is going to get that MFSU, upgrading the power. I may do a little bit more building off camera as well, or maybe on camera. We'll just see how we go. So anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this one. So as usual, thank you all for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. So see you later.